we're going to play the demo mode here of the Talos Principle because I don't know if it'll reset all my saves if I just jump into the game. And there's a lot of talking at the beginning, kind of getting you into it. So we're going to start the demo here.
I
And
did not realize this game had workshop support.
yep, yep.
Uh,
You can, we were talking about this before we got started. You can change the voice, the omnipresent voice, you can change to the Serious Sam voice. All
I know
right.
that's DLC, but I didn't think that was workshop.
Well, I don't know if it's workshop, but it is available. Okay. Hopefully everything runs pretty smooth and it doesn't lock up on me like it did last night.
I'm gonna
All
go
right.
check out the workshop stuff real quick and see if anything looks neat.
Cool.
It's probably a bunch of free levels.
Probably, probably. So we know so-called gamer has played this. Has anybody else played this in the chat? The demo or the full game?
I'm literally downloading it right now.
Oh, you are. Fantastic. It is
Yeah,
a
I
great
downloaded it
game.
last night, but I haven't played it yet.
It is fairly intense on a computer. The graphics are very good. And you can, I have them turned up medium to high, and it still stutters occasionally.
I think I found something that the chat might be interested in, so I will paste it.
All right.
It's one of the mods. Paul would probably like it, especially. And Adam.
Let me guess, a Ninja Turtle mod?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't think Adam likes Ninja Turtles.
I will look at that here in a minute.
It actually looks really cool.
What, pray tell, is it?
It is a mod that changes your character model to RoboCop.
Oh, nice. Your character model in this game is already a robot, so that is actually quite apropos.
It looks really good too from the screenshots.
Cool. All right, let's jump right in here to the first puzzle. It is the easy puzzle, and we are looking for the zigzag Tetris-looking piece. So let's jump in here. We have 2 jammers that we're looking for, apparently according to the name. So let's see if I can remember how to do this. I did it yesterday. So we're going to use the jammer here. You pick them up, and you can use them to jam the barriers, which allows you to walk through. And there's another jammer here. So let's jam the barrier from this side so we can walk back across and grab the other one. And we'll come over here and we'll jam this one, go back and grab our first jammer. And we will do the same procedure. There's quite a few puzzles in this game that require that particular movement. So we're going to go ahead and jam this one too, and that'll let us come up here and grab the puzzle piece. And before we go too far, this game also has a lot of secrets. Oop.
You are risen from the dust, and you walk in my garden.
I might be picking up the full version of this tonight if I can get the demo to work.
Yeah, it's nice and cheap. This is a great game.
Yep. I really like the workshop stuff. Any game that has a workshop, I'm pretty much want it.
That's cool. The voice there that just came out of the sky, his name is Elohim, which is the Hebrew word for God. I don't want to give any of the plot of this game away, but he is quite interesting. So, before we go ahead and leave this puzzle, we already got the piece, but there's a secret in here. So if we just jump up here on the wall and walk over here, walk around the corner here without falling off, there's a star back here. The stars give you secret pieces that allow you to unlock hidden levels, I suppose, or they're locked away levels, which allow you in the full game to unlock even more levels. And this area is fully explorable. You can run. I typically don't run because it, makes you go a little too fast and sometimes you miss stuff. And let's see, back here, if I remember right, there should be a QR code. There are QR codes plastered on the walls in some of the levels that just give you a little bit more story, because in the main story you are one of hundreds or thousands of robots that have explored these levels and done these puzzles. So each of your predecessors will sometimes give you a little hint about what you should be doing and where you should be going. All right.
You say you're playing right now on like a medium to high.
Yeah, this is fairly high. I do have anti-aliasing turned off because that does hit it pretty hard, but everything else is on high or ultra.
It's still very, very beautiful.
Yeah, this is a fantastic game, and you can. I have just come to a computer terminal. You can log into the terminals and read different messages. You also use the computer terminals to talk to another entity in the game. So let's see. Let's just say hi. You can say anything you want here. It doesn't actually get you anything. You actually have to type help. And then it gives you a list of all the things you can do. And then there's different little messages here. I'm not gonna, go through and read every one, but there are different messages say different things. So let's run the media library access list. Yes. Yep, we've started the stream every half an hour. When's our next contest giveaway, Mr. Griffith?
We have another 5 to 7 minutes.
Fantastic. Tonight's codes were provided by Owlchemy Labs, makers of our previous game.
It's a bit of a mouthful.
Discourse. Yeah, the Owlchemy is a little difficult. It throws you off. I'm saving the world, my son. Sorry, you can have interesting conversations with the terminal here on the computer. That's a whole different part of the story. All right, let's just exit and we'll keep going here. I don't want to take up too much time chatting with the computer there.
Do not think I know not the deceiver slithering.
Apparently, Elohim didn't like us talking to the computer very much.
His wisdom is hollow and born of despair. Do not let him tangle you in his webs of delusion.
Oh my.
Have faith in me, and his petty illusions will fall away. Like
Any of you following all the VR sort of systems that are popping up lately?
Yes. Intently.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on Oculus buying? Well, I say Oculus buying, I mean Facebook buying Nimble.
I don't know yet. I haven't seen Nimble's technology in enough detail to give you an intelligent answer to that question.
Well, it's what I've seen, not seen in person, but at least I've spoken to somebody who's seen the gloves in action in person.
Mm-hmm.
But all I've actually seen is footage that has been recorded and such, and so it's like pretty much two soft skin gloves which track finger movement to a large degree, and imagine that working while you're in VR.
That would be cool. The kind of the holy grail on that one is I'm just going to set this here. This is for a secret a little later, so we'll come back and get that. What they really need is tactile feedback. That way I could play a game like this one in full VR, and I would know when I picked up that object because I would be able to feel it. That's really the key of virtual reality.
Yeah,
So,
when you hit a wall or when you've grabbed a grenade from your chest to throw, that sort of stuff.
Exactly.
That would be cool.
It would open up other industries, such as adult industries, but it would also open up a world of video games unlike anything we've ever seen before.
Well, there are sort of tactile feedback vests that you can get. Like
Mhm.
they're like hydraulic, aren't they? And they're just like you wear like a, I don't know, like a flak jacket basically. And when you take like a gunshot while you're playing, I don't know, Battlefield, you take a gunshot in the back, and it makes you feel like you're getting hit in the back.
That'd be cool.
And a helmet as well that comes with it.
Yeah, that'd be very cool. All right, I'm going to set that box right there. And let's go find another crystal, or connector, as it called. I call them crystals because they have a little crystal on top. We're going to use this to connect the blue source right here to the blue destination point over there. And it'll unlock that door. And then we can get what we need. There we go. There we go. Sorry, I'm playing with a controller here. Sometimes the movements aren't as precise as I would like. All right, there's the piece. We are not done. There is a secret here that we need to set up for a little bit later. We're going to grab this one here. Come over here. So I was playing through this yesterday, so I know where most of the secrets are. But there are secrets everywhere in this game. They get really detailed, like precision jumping on top of walls and all kinds of other crazy stuff. It gets really, really crazy after a while. We're going to bring this in here. There's a little secret area hidden back here that if you weren't exploring, you would not have seen. So we're going to put that right here so we can see it through this hole in the wall. I believe we can see it through this hole in the wall. I hope. We should be able to. Okay, let's continue on to the next puzzle. This is called the Talos Principle. It is a puzzle game, very similar in the vein of Portal or any other first/third-person puzzle games. It is very, very good. Let's do the hard puzzle. And as I joked last time, oh, this isn't so hard, as it totally kicked my butt.
Yes, I remember that.
All right. Let's use this jammer to get ourselves in here and grab this connector crystal. Bring it back. Connect it to these two. If anybody watched my stream when I was streaming Portal Stories Mel, you know, some of these puzzles get me, you know, talking to myself quite a lot, which probably makes me a really good, you know, Twitch streamer. I just talk to myself all the time. All right, this is where the puzzle piece is, further down here. All right. Wilson! All right, let's use our current puzzle pieces to open this up so we have access to the blue source there. And hopefully I remember how to do this. Let's stick that there. That one there. That one there. That one there. If anybody remembers tangrams from grade school, those sort of puzzles, you know, that'll hit you right in your nostalgia.
Yeah, those are very fun.
I love tangrams. I
Yes.
play them on my phone all the time.
That's what I used to do. There's an app when I had an iPhone many years ago that was really good for it, and I was never able to find another app that worked as well.
There were quite a lot of iPhone apps for it, but after a couple upgrades to iOS, they just stopped working. Oh, what am I doing here? I need to get that over here, so let me go grab it. Good luck, everybody. All right, we're going to stick that there and there. We're going to set that down and then grab this, open you up. That'll stay open so we can take the jammer and come over here and get the puzzle piece. Before I leave, if you can see it here in the background, there's another star. So let's go get that star. And to get that star, we actually have to take the jammer and leave. And take it back to the entrance. And that will allow us to get that star. So let's get this all set up. All right. Set that there. Wilson. Sorry, I've made that joke a couple times tonight. I probably shouldn't.
Well, actually, I was like, I was going to be using 3 different movies, desert island references,
Nice.
based on the fact of the game that's been given away, and just Wilson has tickled me.
Wilson's a good one. Hey, looks like he got a couple entries there. So let's grab that last star and let's go out and find some more stars that are hidden. There are 6 stars hidden in the demo, and if you get all 6 of them, you can do a special room at the end.
These
Yes, I know.
worlds and we within them are made of words. Hidden words, invisible to you, yet part of all things. We are a story. Your actions give life to the story, and the story gives meaning to your life.
Give it another 30 seconds.
All right.
If anybody's got refresh issues.
Whoever that voice actor they got to play Elohim, he's got a killer voice. If you have a good set of headphones, you can get some reverb going on there. It just shakes your skull. Alright. I was thinking there was a star out here on the beach, but there is not. They also have an interesting way of keeping you in bounds. If you go too far out of bounds, it starts getting really cryptic and the screen starts flashing and doing all kinds of crazy stuff. So if you go too far out of bounds, it actually resets all your progress and sends you back to the beginning, which is quite
Wow. Yeah,
quite
that's
nasty.
yeah.
All right, so we're going to take this crystal we grabbed earlier and we are going to connect to that source in there, and we're also going to connect right here. There we go. And this will let us get another puzzle piece. Ah, and here we go. Here's a QR code. Invalid encoding. Uh-oh. Whoa, okay. Things got weird.
Wasn't Talos some sort of mechanical beast in Greek mythology?
It is part of Greek mythology, and as you play, it actually tells you about Talos.
No.
And where the name comes from and why they chose it for this particular project. Because there's several storylines going on in the game, and you have to read all the little memos and emails that are on those computer terminals. And as you read them, you learn more about what led to the current situation that you find yourself in.
Cool.
All right, we have 3 of the stars. There are 3 more. Let's see if I can remember where they are. I only played this a day ago. All right. This game definitely rewards you for exploring everywhere. Let's go up here and see if there's something up here. Hopefully everything's stabilized for you there, Bob Jones.
And this game is on sale right now.
This
So if
game, the
anyone
reason
wants
I
to
picked
pick it
this
up.
game is it's on sale, and there was an expansion released recently with a totally new storyline, new voice acting, hundreds of new puzzles. Definitely rewarding. All right, we have a little bit of a story piece here, and you'll find a few of these throughout the levels in the main game. This is one of the scientists who created the Talos project. She has little audio logs that you pick up here and there.
To create an environment in which the solution will occur independently of yourself.
All right, let's see, stars. Where can I find some stars?
Letting go of your desire to bear witness, to exist at the center of the cosmos. To participate in the project of civilization is to accept death.
Congratulations to our final winners.
You're such a fun
We want to once
person.
again thank Alchemy Labs for their donations of Discourse for tonight's contest giveaway. All right. There is a devious star hidden here under the bridge that you wouldn't know about unless you went under there. Where are the other stars? I'm going to run here. That way it just goes a little faster. I have a terrible memory. So it doesn't help me that I played this game yesterday. Let's go in here. There's probably a star inside this puzzle over here. For solving all of the previous puzzles, we get to do one last puzzle. So let's open the door here. Is this gonna work? Yeah, awesome. First try. I swear, I do it like that every single time.
Especially last night.
Oh yeah, totally, totally. All right. Let us grab this and open this door. There are little pressure switches on the ground that you can stand on or set something on to deactivate some of the barriers. Let's grab this fan, stick it on the spot for the fan, and let's see what else we can find in here. Oh, there's a block there, and I believe this is the puzzle piece. Oh, there's no puzzle piece in this one, just a teleportation gate. Alright, let's see what we can find. I'm gonna need this actually. Take that, put that there. Let's connect these two. Oops. Can't get too far away. There we go. Let's grab that block and then use that block to go grab the other one. There's another block over here up those steps. Set that there. Jump, jump, grab. Okay, now let's start putting all the pieces together for this little puzzle so we can finish it and see where this leads us.
And with the workshop mods, you can make the cubes companion cubes.
Nice.
I know that's what everybody wants.
Yeah, I was totally expecting somebody to do that too. All right, let us turn on this device and see what we have. Oops, except I forgot to connect this to all the different things it needs connected to. There's one here, and then there's that. Okay. All right, let's see where this goes. Is there anything in here first? Nope. All right. Let's see where we end up.
You have come far, my child, succeeding where so many before you failed. The road before you is still long and many gates remain closed. Do not falter, do not fear, and do not give in.
So is this part of the hub world now?
This is one of the hub worlds. This is the third one that you get dropped into. The second one is a forest, and the first one is, the second one is a desert. The third one is a forest, sort of like medieval England type forest. And what is the first one? I just can't remember the first one. And we are missing 2 puzzle pieces, so let's see if we can't find them. I believe there's one hidden around the back side of this castle. Let's see if we can't find it. Nope. what time is it? Oops, goodness. Right at 10:30. We could finish the demo, or we could end here if everybody wants to continue on with their evenings.
Well, how much is left in the demo?
Maybe 15 or 20 minutes, tops, depending on how badly I do.
Yeah.
You can get out of bounds. I don't think I found a way to die in this game, Bob Jones. There's a central tower as part of the main overworld that I have jumped off, hundreds of feet in the air, and it doesn't kill you. All right. Where is that last puzzle piece? There's only one more puzzle piece, and then there's another small puzzle that we can do. If I could only remember where it was.
Did you get the one that you were kind of setting up at the beginning?
I did get that one. That
Okay.
was over on the other side of the hard puzzle. I believe I got this one. Or did I? Was there one in here? Yes, there is. Okay. I know what I missed. Let's go grab it. All right, we need a box for this one. It's here in the medium puzzle. So let's grab this box, and we're going to come over here, and we're going to do some fancy jumping. And we're going to set it right here. Jump on the box, jump on the wall, jump over the wall. All right. And here is our last star. So let's go do that interesting puzzle now. All right. And the interesting puzzle, let me run here so it goes a little quicker, is out in the main hub world. So it's like a nested hub world. So there's different buildings, and each building has its own hub, and each hub has a set of puzzles. And I don't have to re-solve this puzzle because I already solved it once. So it just lets me right back in. All right. So let's go over here. Each one of these gates would be its own hub world. And as you can see, each one has its own secrets, which are the stars, and their own puzzle pieces. And each of the puzzle pieces tell you what things are going to be required in those levels. So you have the cubes, you have the little crystal connectors, you have the play button, which allows you to record a specific set of actions and then play them back so you can set something up to happen while you're doing something else. It's kind of a neat idea. And there's...
Something like that in Project Spark.
I only played Project Spark a little bit. So this is what we needed the stars for, so we can unlock this gate. The stars in the main game are also used to unlock gates that look just like this. Yeah, I think I've already messed this up. They are used to unlock gates just like this. Let's see. Oh yeah, I totally screwed this up. Let's try that again. Alright, let's put that there.
This game is nothing like the Stanley Parable, but it reminds me of just how you can sit there and watch.
The Stanley Parable is so much fun. I do love that game. The mod was great, but the game was even better. Alright.
Yeah, I'm gonna go play that.
Oh, there's so many endings. There's probably one you missed.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know this. You play it for like 45 minutes and you haven't left the same room sometimes.
Yeah,
And
it's
you don't know what to do.
the one that's 4 hours where you got to sit there hitting the same button over and over and over and over and over again.
What?
That's just terrible. There's an ending where you had to get it. You have to hit the same button over and over and over again for 4 hours. It's
That is
horrible.
ridiculous.
I don't know why anyone in their right mind would do that. Let's see.
Let's
where am I
stream it.
going here? We could stream it, but I don't know if people have that much patience. Let's set
Have
this
faith.
here. What am I supposed to be doing here? Oh, we have another computer terminal here. I'm going to ignore him for a little bit. Let's see. It's all about puzzle solving, iVirus. You use the different environmental things to solve puzzles. So, okay, I am going to do a connector here, and we get to see how this particular puzzle mechanic works. So I'm going to turn on the recorder. I'm going to record a little bit of an action. I'm going
All right, Icky, see you later.
forward here a little bit. Oh, have a good night, Icky. Or good morning, actually, in your case. And I'm going to grab this. And if you grab it after you've made a recording, you see that there's an after image. So I'm going to connect it to that and then connect it here. And that allows me to open the puzzle. There we go. I got the last puzzle piece, even though it doesn't do anything in this particular demo. Oh, let's see. We could talk to the computer, see what snarky things it has to say. I think it just has a couple more... Yeah, it just has a few more little emails here that kind of give you the backstory of what's going on. I don't want to ruin it for anybody, so I'm just going to skip through. Oops, sorry, wrong button. And let's go to the very, very last piece of this demo. So let's go back out into the main hub. Just step into the teleporter here. And let's go up to the door.
So I have a quick off-topic question for Griff real quick about ESO.
Okay.
How do you... I mean, after you complete the main story, you can like leave your faction's area or your alliance's area. Can you choose which one you go to next?
No, there's it's a cycle basically. If you're in Daggerfall Covenant, you go to Old Mary. From Old Mary, you go to Ebonheart. And from Ebonheart, you go to Daggerfall.
All right, thanks. I'm in Old Mary, but I really don't want to do Ebonheart.
Well, I've kind of had the same issue. You know, I took my account from the PC version down to the Xbox version, and on the pretense that when all the guys join the Xbox version, that we'd all be together. They all join Ebonheart Pact, get to like level 10, 15, and now don't want to start again on Daggerfall. So I'm like, oh, this doesn't help me, because now I've got to start again too.
So that's the problem with MMOs.
Yeah, but I finished the game. I was like level 49 at the time, so I finished the game. Gets into Old Mary, and I thought, all right, so I'll play through Old Mary and then catch up with them in Ebonheart again. And well, as you know, it's not the normal game you're playing through now. It's like the hard mode of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's veteran mode. And I just can't be bothered to go through it alone.
I could definitely sympathize with you there.
Yeah, I do want to get all the achievements, so I plan on staying awake for a couple of weeks straight trying to get the Emperor achievement in PvP.
Good grief, man.
That's going to be rough.
The PvP is just it's something that's really uninteresting at all to me. I like, don't get me wrong, I love PvP flat out. You'll find me on Battlefield for pretty much 90% of my Xbox gaming time, but I know you wouldn't really call that PvP, but it is a player versus player, oriented environment. Um, but in MMOs, I haven't found an MMO that's done player versus player combat well since Guild Wars 1.
I was going to suggest Guild Wars, but because
I don't know. I thought ESO works out pretty well. I like the siege weapons and you have to try to defend castles and stuff.
I just find if you put people in an environment where um, 60 people can jump on one guy, then people aren't going to enjoy it.
I think that's what makes it fun for the one guy because he has to like try to be sneaky.
have either one of you tried Final Fantasy 14?
Not yet.
Yes, I've tried it once, or I got to around level 40.
Which version? The new one or the old one?
The newer one.
Okay.
I stopped playing like a week after PvP came out.
I haven't tried PvP. That's not really my thing. I stick to the main story for the most part.
Yeah, I didn't really like the PvP in Final Fantasy.
I thought the old one was Final Fantasy 11.
Final Fantasy 11 is the old one. Final Fantasy
Right.
14 originally released in 2010, but was widely panned. It was a terrible game. It had a terrible interface, and it ran so badly. Even on high-end computers, it was terrible.
Did it come out on 360?
It did not come out on 360.
Uh,
Final
11
Fantasy
came
11
out.
did.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Okay.
I played that for years too, but I am currently playing the new version of Final Fantasy 14 because they went back after everybody hated it. They fired the director and the producer, brought in 2 new guys, and they completely rebuilt the game from scratch. They used the same engine, and some of the same assets, but otherwise completely tore it all the way down to its base code and rebuilt it.
That's cool.
And now it is one of the best MMOs, arguably the best MMO out currently.
I'd like it if it had better PvP. 'Cause I'm a healer.
But they have
So-
cat people, man.
I am a cat person in it. And the problem is the at least the PvP I played, there was like 4v4, and everybody on the other team targets the healer first, so I
Well,
have
of
no
course,
chance
I
of
mean-
surviving. Oh, it's rough.
Yeah, I would imagine that'd be pretty rough. I stick
I
with
like
the
the,
PvE stuff.
Yeah, I like big open world PvPs.
I could see how you would probably enjoy that. I like occasionally you'll have a boss like Odin out in the open world where everybody will just party up and go
yeah.
try to kill him. Right after the expansion came out, they upped his difficulty from 50 to 60, and it was just a slaughter fest. I mean, everybody went over there thinking, oh, we'll go kill Odin. It'll be fun. And he was one-shotting tanks and everybody. It was a bloodbath. I think I died like 12 times just trying to get away from him.
But from what I've heard, they still have server restrictions going on.
They are going to have server restrictions going on just to keep the servers performing well.
'Cause I know I was gonna start playing it again, but my friend's server is closed for new people, so I can't play with them.
Sometimes the servers, especially like the one I'm on, it's one of the most heavily populated. They will open new player registrations for short amounts of time, usually in the early morning U.S. time, like around 6 to 8 a.m. Eastern time.
I was also disappointed that I was a healer and I was having trouble finding groups in the matchmaking system, which I thought was really
Really?
weird. Yes.
That's strange.
So
Yeah.
if I do play again, I'm gonna make a tank, but I think they're more requested.
They just came out with a new tanking class, Dark Knight,
Ooh,
which
that sounds good.
you tank by sacrificing your own health, which heals you. It's a really weird way to do it.
I've never played a tank in MMO. I've played in like every other position.
I always play DPS, so that's just my
Yeah. I used to always do that, and then I'm starting to switch to always healer.
All right. Well, I think we rambled on enough.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to end it here. We want to once again thank Alchemy Labs for their donation of our gifts tonight of Discourse, the interesting looking game we played in the middle there. I'm gonna have to go back to that. I wanna play that. It looks like fun. So I want to thank Paul for giving me the chance to entertain you all for the evening, and he will be back next week. What was he playing? Do we remember what he was playing?
Next week,
Yes.
there's
He's
something he
stolen.
talked about, but I'm not sure if we're
Yeah, he's
actually.
stolen a copy of Fallout 4, and he's going to be playing Fallout 4, and
Yes.
he's got a copy for us.
Don't tell dirty lies.
There was a game mentioned for next week, but I don't know if we're actually doing it next week or not.
I'm not sure what he was playing next week. He doesn't have it listed. I think. No, he was playing a game that he played recently, but he's going to have codes for. Quiplash.
Yes,
We're playing Quiplash next week. He's going to have codes for it as well, so there will be a giveaway.
Yep, and
That will
that's
be-
a game everybody can play that's watching.
Yep, we're going to have a lot of fun with that one. So have a good evening, everybody, and we will see you next week.
Goodbye.
Bye, guys.